I say we go into this collective energy now.
Let's go into that collective.
I'm gonna go into that collective. And tonight, I feel like I'm not gonna be using as many cards, so we're not gonna play every fucking card out there. I feel like we're gonna kind of slim down a little bit tonight. It's Aries. You get just down to some simple stuff here, you know? Like, I just feel like I'm just gonna be throwing cards the way that I throw cards, you know what I mean? Like, not gonna be pulling every fucking shadow card and that and this and all that stuff. If I feel like I gotta throw it, I feel like I gotta throw it. If I don't, I don't. For me, I'm just trying to get to the message for you of where you need to go. But this is for the collective energy. What's going on for love this week for all of us collectively in this new energy of Sun Aries? We got Jupiter, Neptune getting closer. We got Mercury that's going to be finishing here in Pisces, crossing over Neptune. And we're going to have Moon and Capricorn square that Sun, that 3/4 square. And Venus and Mars finishing their squares to Uranus. And Saturn square the nodes, and we got Mars and Venus, and especially Venus on our way to Saturn. Woo! Gonna be interesting times. Definitely not gonna be boring. That's to say the least. First card that we got here. Well, we got a 10 of Pentacles here. Ooh, we got our challenge card is the King of Pentacles. We got a 6 of Pentacles here as our overall, and our way through things is the Fool card here. I'm feeling definitely. It's not time just to be desperate. Time to be for what we feel is the best for us. I'm saying that because I'm looking at that challenge as the King of Pentacles and the Fool underneath to get through. It's like we don't want to be dumb, and we know what's best for us and what feels like, honestly, like exciting and the new story that feels like the best. I feel like this 10 of Pentacles here definitely wants that connection. It also is feeling like it's like that kind of that rush for how we build something together, how we come together. But that 6 of Pentacles there, we want to be in a position that's the best for us in life, because we want to be able to do good things and help people in life, and to help ourselves is how we can help others. And I feel like I'm getting this message of this King of Pentacles, like, if I'm not really feeling it all the way, or I don't feel it, let me get some clarity on that. Oh, Death card, yeah. Ooh, yeah, definitely. I just got that. I'm feeling 100% that you got to get to the bottom. Is like, does this feel like this is going to encompass everything that would, I love the 10 of Pentacles. This is a card where it's the family. It's a beautiful place where everybody's together. The dogs, the grandfathers, the cousins, everyone. It's that feeling of unit that builds something more than just each other. But that Death card over that King of Pentacles is like, don't be giving away, all your self-worth and knowing what's honestly like, if it doesn't feel like it's worth the time, it's not going to get to there, and you're not going to be in a good spot. Yeah, it's interesting that 7 of Cups came reversed with that 10 of Pentacles there. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of prizes out there, but, we got to be focused at least on something. If we are focused on something, that it's going to get to this place here, and that it's worth our time. Or this could be that you're not believing that there is a possibility in your imagination or in your dreams that something like this could happen, or you just don't see it coming together that way. Hermit here. We definitely got to be smart and walk the right direction here, because I feel like this is a moment where we could take on things that really are foolish or the best, but it has to be the best. Yeah. Things where we don't have to think twice about. Anything that we have to think twice about is not going to be really working this week for us. And I'm really feeling that. Yeah, that was, I needed my own confirmation with that 4 of Pentacles. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, the stuff that you want really bad. If you really don't want it, it's not going to work. It's really not going to work. So I'm kind of changing it up. Just going to be only doing a couple oracles here, and then just go into that other oracle deck and see here. And then I'll still pull for what's going on with singles and people in relationships and so forth here. Yeah, Saturn return. What happens on every Saturn return, right? You got to grow up. You got to make the best choices in your life. You got to do what's the best for you in the long term. These are definitely things you don't want to make light decisions about big. These are more serious decisions that are happening for the collective right now. And if it doesn't hold the weight, or if it doesn't have the energy that really could support it, it's just not that time. It's not, or it's just not the right thing for us to be in. So I know that could be a little difficult, or it could be a little hard. I don't know where my Camelot deck is. Is it up? I think it probably is by, maybe it is by the Spiritual Dance Music deck. I will pick and see what's up with the shadow here. Oh, here we are. Boom. Look at that. Hand delivered for us. Hand delivered. They were just using Spiritual Dance Music. Oh my God, the Holy Grail. I mean, I can't be more. This is getting extremely clear. It's the Holy Grail. It better be the Holy fucking Grail that you're like, I want to drink every drip of that drop of that whole entire feeling, emotion. Let's see what they're saying on there too. Oh yeah, life force energy, the wisdom. It's the regeneration. It's the spirit. It just feels like it is the total divine. It just feels divine. Divine love, divine happy. If it doesn't feel like it's got all the pieces and it's just like, oh my God, like rolling around on ecstasy and love, like, I'm sorry. It's just not it. Like, it's just not it. What's the complications though? What's the problem here, or the shadow that's kind of making things maybe confusing for people? Because that's what I'm going to ask this week for the shadow. Oh, the death rite, saying goodbye. So there's definitely questions if somebody's going to say goodbye to you, or who you're saying goodbye to. That's coming up extreme. And yeah, we can't be timid. We got to walk forward to where we feel emotionally we need to go, and we can't be afraid if it's going to end something. We can't be afraid if other people are going to end it on us. We got to go to where we need to go. Where are we going? Well, I think that we're being motivated by things that don't feel in alignment. That's for sure. But we also don't want to be going to something that feels that it's out of alignment either. If you're single out there, well, 3 of Cups with the Empress reversed. I mean, it's definitely a good time to meet people and so forth, but if you're looking for that ultimate right now, I feel like, that's going to be, I think, a very difficult thing for you, because there's one thing, the 3 of Cups is a great card, don't get me wrong, and it's something to celebrate for and have fun with, but there's also those people out there that just like have fun, but then there's nothing that really feels supportive. Yeah, and it almost feels like it's, stay away from people that it's just for the party, or it's just for fun without getting deep. Yeah, because I think that party energy could kind of turn out to make you kind of feel like, what the fuck did I do? So watch out for getting drunk or something like that. If you're in a relationship, wow, the Lovers with the 3 of Pentacles here and with the Sun card. So this is definitely, I think, a lot of adjustments that are being made in relationships. It could be about finally seeing a break that has been needed. Yeah, big time. And finding a way, but it could feel like there was somebody else, 3 of Pentacles, or in reverse, that's done with. Trust about that? Yeah, it's like moving into a new direction. So I feel like there's a lot of relationships out there that are definitely moving. And this is if you're in a relationship. None of those like, well, I'm dating them. No, like you're like married, or you guys are boyfriend, girlfriend. You guys are like all about it. Like fucking, definitely feels like a big break has finally come to a better place. And sex life for everybody this week. Knight of Swords reversed. Well, It definitely feels like maybe nobody's really rushing to do that. Oh, wow. I hate to say it, but it's not feeling like. I feel like there's a lot of things aren't really lining up, maybe, or things aren't feeling like they're moving fast enough, or I feel like I don't know why I got the energy of checked out. So that kind of sucks, but that's life. And I'll just pull a Ganesha here, and then we got this inner knowing. This is so clear for this collective reading. You already know, so stop thinking about things, period. Like, I'm sorry to say, stop thinking about things. Like, it's very clear. The inner knowing is very clear. And it's very clear from everything that I said earlier about, like, you know if it's going to work, you know if it's not. Like, stop asking questions and start trying to figure out solutions. Just like, you know. Wow, life-changing decisions is what I pull. That's all I need to put on that. Fifth house. Saturn. Virgo. Yeah, these are big decisions about our love life, about how it's going to act in our reality and what changes need to be made and what's the reality that we do want to have, which I think is super important. So let's find out, what is the evil villain that you are being to yourself, that the whole collective is playing out this week? And how can we, be aware of this and not have it affect our love lives so much? I think that's going to be extremely important. So this is where I pull a card from the villain deck here from Disney. What do we got here? Oh, Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you know what? I feel like the evil villain is in our heads. I feel like it's like also saying that there is no possible way for some new doorway that's going to clear the air in our life or get some better understanding on things, or that you're not going to have an understanding. You have an understanding. Use it. Stop being that fucking victim villain that's like, no, I'll never understand what's going on. Yeah, you will. All right, back to you, Brian.
Yeah, it's a good reading. Feels pretty spot on with the astrology. I think there is this sort of moment here of realizing what is decaying, right? That's in the title. There are things that are leaving, and there's a lot of new beginnings that's trying to come in life right now. And we want to let things go and not play the victim for the things in life that maybe are going. But I think we want to empower ourselves this week, especially spiritually. Neptune's making really good aspects to these nodes, South Node in Scorpio, North Node in Taurus. And I think that that's where spiritually we can realize we can create so many beautiful things in life right now. Love should be one of them. Venus just squared Uranus, which I thought was kind of a mutual reception, of course, with Uranus being a ruler, the ruler of Aquarius with Saturn, and Venus being the ruler of Taurus. It just kind of seemed like that was trying to accelerate us pretty rapidly. And then Mars this week coming by to kind of make that final square to Uranus. It's like a lot of unpredictable things can show up in our life, and we can't control it, but we have to kind of accept where the unpredictabilities are pushing us and how that's showing up with connection, people, friends, especially love, romance, passion, all these things that we want to identify with, and where that can go and where the beauty can be in terms of that. And this moon is getting aspected hard, especially today and tomorrow. So I think after that, we kind of realize what needs to go, and then we kind of open things up throughout the week, and then we get to a place of like, oh, right, okay, that was why that showed up in a very unpredictable way, or that's why that got cut out, because it wasn't showing the value and it wasn't transcending what isn't of value to what is of the ultimate value. And Saturn starting to square these nodes is like a collective karmic pinpoint on the vibration of life we want to take part in, the people that takes place with, and I think love is very important when it comes to that. So you don't want to get stuck in the concrete or stuck in the cement with somebody in life right now that isn't on sort of a similar wavelength and trying to create something beautiful or live in something terrible. So appreciate you all. Hope you have a great week.
Yeah, because then you're going to have to fucking get a crowbar and break out of that shit, and that's not going to be fun.
No.
But we've already gone through enough shattered reality. We don't have to shatter our reality again. You know what I mean?